But I'm absolutely thrilled to be here, and I'm thrilled to be here on Earth, actually. You know, it's been one hell of a journey, life. I'm sure we can all look back and you know, have moments when we go, bloody hell, what did I sign up for? We signed up for this journey. Our soul at some point wanted to come here. It offered, it said, yeah, I'll go to Earth. I will help with ascension. I will experience the start of this incredible ascension journey. And sometimes I do wish that they'd asked this avatar in this lifetime, but my soul agreed, so it's fine. And your souls agreed as well, all to be here at this incredible time. And today is one of those dates, one of those momentous dates that we've been experiencing really over the past couple of years. The times when the energy is all coming together in love. And, you know, one thing I was being reminded of earlier was that we don't need to be perfect. You know, love is perfect. Love in all its forms is absolutely perfect, and we don't have to be. And I know when I first used to start doing these, I'd prepare everything and have everything ready and, you know, almost like writing a speech. But what I found was that I wasn't speaking from my heart. I was speaking from words that I'd written. And now I come on and I just talk and I see what comes up. I see what I'm fed from my beautiful, loving, light-being family. And I just open my heart and I think, well, this is what's coming through, because what I feed to you is what I feel, not what I think of in my head. It is where my heart wants to take me. That's why I don't make sense sometimes, because love doesn't make sense sometimes. Our heart doesn't make sense sometimes, and it doesn't matter. This idea that love has to make sense, that the world has to make sense. We are in the middle of this incredible storm. There is chaos all around us, and we are in the middle of the storm, standing as incredible pillars of love and of light. And this is all we are directed to do right now. We don't have to do anything else. We don't have to go and rescue people. All we have to do is stand as this pillar of light. And if you shine bright, people will find you. They will come to you. They will want to be in your energy. They will want to know how they can become stable. And this is how we help the world. It is building this beautiful platform of light. This is why we're here. You know, the universe is so magnificently strong and powerful. It wouldn't let us fall. But this journey is a journey for every soul to awaken, for every soul to step fully into who they are, and to recognize that being here on earth is actually a joy and a privilege. As bizarre as it may feel sometimes, that it's just a nightmare. Actually, it's not. It's a complete joy and privilege. And we want our hearts to become awake, to step into the center of our life and the center of our being. And we need friction to be able to do that. And so what we have created is this situation in life where we have the darkness versus the light. We have the global tyrants versus everybody else. But you know what's crazy? And sometimes I still struggle to get my head around this because it's such a big concept. We are all one. The dark and the light, we are one energy. Those who seek to rule us, those who seek to break free, we are all just one energy, each one of us playing the role that we actually need to play. And I can understand if that's way too big a concept to understand, because as I say, it fries my brain at times. It just kind of goes, no, I'm not one with them. But we are. You know, we are all one. And this day today, the 22nd of the 2nd, 2022, it is a day when we start recognizing that we are one. It's a day when we start opening the door to love, and anybody can come through that door. Absolutely anyone. The daughter love doesn't discriminate. The daughter love doesn't say you've been bad in a previous life, you've been naughty. It is open to anyone who just opens their heart. If you open your heart, you can step through to love. It doesn't matter who you are, and it doesn't matter what you've done before. It doesn't matter what has gone before. Everybody deserves to step through this portal of divine love. And when each one of us looks back, and we look back at our own lives and we think, well, have I always been perfect? Did I hurt somebody when I was younger? I'm going to use the traditional word, have I sinned? And every single one of us have. Every single one of us have gone against our heart, have gone against our feeling, have gone against our innate sense of love. We've all done that. So the idea that suddenly these other people don't deserve the same opportunities, the same opportunity to love and to step into love. That's not how life works. So at the moment, all we have to do is to just stand as this pillar of love, be this pillar of love, and just give love out to the world. Don't discriminate who's going to get love, who isn't, because love doesn't discriminate, so why should we? How can we discriminate if we claim to work in love, to be love? We cannot discriminate against who gets our love and who doesn't. That then is not love. That is judgment. And love, as I've said, does not judge. So we cannot decide who is worthy. We simply be this incredible being of love and of light, and see who do we shine upon? Who is it that sees our light and wants to come be with us? All we can do is shine. And this is, for me, this is the lesson of today. The post I wrote this morning was, there are no enemies, because if you love your enemy, they are no longer an enemy. But we get taught to separate, we get taught to divide. Every study that is done by some scientist somewhere, every study that is concocted about what people drink in a coffee shop. Oh, we have the tea drinkers and we have the coffee drinkers. Have you seen how every single thing is about division? Every single thing is about separating one group from another, one country from another, one group of people from another. This whole society has been based on separation, has been based on creating barriers between each other. What did COVID bring us? It brought us barriers between each other, whether it's a plexiglass barrier between two people on TV, or whether it's jabbed versus unjabbed, awake versus asleep. The whole thing is designed to keep us completely separated. And this is why love is so important, because love is not about separation. Love is about bringing people together. When our hearts are open, we become the most beautiful and most attractive people in the world. And this is so true. I'm going to quote studies, but when we are full of love, when we let our light shine, we become so beautiful. The light that shines from us is extraordinary, and this is what brings people in. This is why plants, they grow more beautiful. They grow to their full capabilities when someone gives them love. A child raised in love reaches their full capabilities, rather than the child that is raised in anger or in pain. Love is the cure. This is what we need to step into now. And yes, we need to put our big girl, big boy pants on, because it's not easy. I don't always want to love the person who is driving me crazy. But I have to recognise that no matter my personal opinion, they still deserve love. It doesn't matter who they are. They deserve love. They are worthy of love just by the very fact that they came here on earth to experience this lifetime. And as you already said, life is not easy. So therefore they deserve love. And this is hopefully where we will be able to go in the future. I do see a great future. I don't know what it is. I have no idea, but I trust fully in this magnificent universe that what is coming to us is going to be incredible. And we can bring it on even faster. We can make it even greater just by embracing all this astonishing energy. Now, enough of a lecture for you, I think. I was guided to try something new for this meditation. Last time I tried sharing a screen and it just didn't work, so I'm back to the manual stuff. And one thing that really helps me to open my heart and to maintain a feeling of love are my crystals. I love them. I just love them. They interact with my energy. They open up my heart. They make my energy sparkle. And if you're not wearing a crystal, get one. Seriously, they're fantastic. So I was guided to take us on a mini meditation where we go into a crystal cave. And whilst in this cave, this is where we are going to hear the light language of love. But also, I have these gorgeous cards. They're not oracle cards as such. They're actually starseed cards that contain codes of light. And I'm going to hold these codes in my energy and project them into this beautiful cave of crystal that we're going to go into. Hopefully do all that whilst the light language comes through. So I'll be multitasking a bit. But I just want to talk a little bit about these cards. So this first one, if you can see it, is this. I'm not going to try and read it because I will no doubt pronounce it completely wrong. But as you'll notice, it's number 2 in the pack. And this card, it talks about trust the contrasts. You know, and I said that when we have two sides, it creates friction, it creates growth. And this is what it's about. In order for us to awaken our hearts, to find our wisdom, we needed something to push against. We needed a contrast in order to awaken our light. And the darker it became here, the more light came through. And this is what this card speaks of, about the energy of contrast that actually creates life. Masculine, feminine, dark, light, this is what creates it. And it's looking at the relationship between these two, but again recognizing that even though they are contrasts, they are still a part of the oneness. So even contrast, as I've said, is part of oneness. Now, I swear to God, I chose these cards completely randomly. Next card is number 32. And the reason these numbers 1, 2 and 3 are so important because they're all based around the number 2. There is some mathematical numerology thing where you add up all the 2s and it gets to 12, I think, and then 1 plus 2 is 3. So it works out perfectly. So this card is number 32, Lunar Processes. Oh, hello, Megan Ann from Australia. I'm thrilled to have you here from so far away. Just goes to show this world really isn't very big. So this card is about perfecting our emotions. Again, we don't have to be perfect. It's about clearing, cleansing, calming, and sort of releasing the internal tension so that we can step deeper into our state of love. When we are suppressing something very deep and very dark inside of ourselves, we need to release it so that it can actually cause this friction as it rises, so that we step forward more into growth. Then guess what? We have card number 23. Here are all the numbers. And this one is Heart of the Pentagon. And this one is about love and the divine feminine, joy and playfulness. And a terrible thing happens as we get older. We forget to play. You know, I've just spent time with my nieces on Sunday and it's glorious. I love pretending that we're having tea. I love getting the dolls out and playing with them. I'm not too old. I'm only 53. It's this fact we want to go and sit down and just have some fun and imagine. Because if we can't imagine, how are we going to imagine the world that is going to be extraordinary? We can't. So we have to have this sense of playfulness and joy. And if you go and ask a child and say, what's going to come? They'll go, don't know, but it's going to be good, isn't it? Because they're excited about life. Let's not get rid of that excitement. Don't let the excitement go. It is so important. It is excitement for a future that allows our light to shine ever brighter. So don't ever, ever let go of joy and excitement about life. And this last card is Rescued Reflections. There it is. They're beautiful cards, aren't they? And this one is number 21, by the way. It gives us insights into the soul, revealing hidden truths to bring clarity, to show us the unseen patterns that are keeping us locked where we are. You know, there are lots and lots of doorways out of our pain, but where sometimes we tend to sit in one place, and because we can't actually see the doorways out. So by bringing insights into the cause of our pain, we can actually look around and we can see the doorways out. And then we can step again further into love. So these are the 4 codes of light that I'm going to project into this gorgeous crystal cave that we're going to go and sit in as I allow whatever light language of love wishes to come through to us. So I want you to all get comfy. Just there's a shuffle bum in your chair, as someone once called it, which I think is fantastic. Get beautifully comfy. And take a breath in. Just breathe out and release. Release whatever it is. And take another breath in. And again, breathe out and release. And as you sit there, you begin to become aware of glimmers of light all around you. Just little twinkling lights, little flashes. And as you sit there, you can feel energy, supportive, loving energy touching your body, reaching into your cells like a gorgeous light and love flowing into every cell of your being. And slowly you open your internal eyes. And you can see what all these sparkling lights are. They're reflections of the crystals that surround this cave that you're in. There's a little bit of light, sunlight flowing in from above. And as it hits the edges of these crystals, they twinkle. These are all the lights that you're seeing. You look around at these crystal-covered walls. And you can see a few different types of quartz. There's the calming, beautiful pale blue of chalcedony. the rich purple of amethyst, the sparkling rainbow clarity of clear quartz. You can see the rainbows reflected through the clear quartz as the sunlight hits it. And the divine, gentle pink of rose quartz. As you sit there, all the energy of these crystals flood into your body. You feel your heart opening, your mind calming. And right in front of you, hanging there in space, 3D, is the first code of light, adenine and thymine. Just feel it there as I project it forward. To your left, as you look to the left, you see hanging there in space is the light code lunar progressor. As I project it there into that space. Now you look over to your right and you see the light code, heart of the pentagon. Allow its energy to flow into your energy. And as you gently look behind you, you can sense or see rescued reflections. You allow the energy of this light code to flow into you. Just rest back. Safe, calm, feeling loved in this energy. Shawarannik motaj normi tavresmukonia. Turn mujwajawi shinya wijara kotakarashinya mutaja. Sujai moratarajwaka. Sinyar nota kiborokaro koshas waizian waraya. Tawara nimurkaji. Simura nekrai mudarashwasnya wasinaretiam. Harundumurka washaznia. Sinjika bai doranyamara dotarashim. Samarin kabaji kediadaya. Tarundukarashonza. Semia non aveva guardare l'ora barashimo. Sakia da rokarakio. Tu manajne kabratina kirate karaviata unaraje. Utarashiskida. Ita baragamaya. Ita baragamaya kinajikashos was sinajaya. Tarinia. Tabaraka barashki wijinia. Sinia bario. Tunan nukaradi waraki warani waradora brekin warakoratani marabachika marakwarataria. Orishisnia swachikanare wadakarmotarakush. Suazio. Nuarachi kanayata. Tarangi meta. Tamarake baragin kurashazaraya. Murikirivashi seminadebria. Hayuko mudaraka. Tarin the brekila norshikas wasinia iske. Nina barak, inamareke barakishki swissioto, tauriki baraya, narikishosha, satai, teramayata, branabria, toramaka, Haruzu, Kateria, Tarama, Mariki, Hoshesnia, Suarete bragna caresci schinia subsitora, tarikmaraca, tamaraki barakishkishwasia, tuputora, nukaji quaja, nibaradinha, aikumraji vasinia swateraya, taishkazi vasinia maravizia rorana para, irakijaska, tarinania, tarakmarakash, iwaishika, narayamavada, namarewashizia, torania barayeke, teri cabrada kaya, tumujika, simajari warada baragindo kashasaya. Ai scesiata, ai muderebre, arukutoroshe, sijwasi, ai skia maradaro, otaraiski, manieta aremiata krashe, simurke, ai morata krashikya, unda krebia, tari komorashe, suji, meya. Utarasiti tikrekaya, mudara, iareketaraka, imora, shwazikoja, shaijwazi nadara, yebora nadata. Ai sezia daremieta krakara, tayenekara, imudarakara yikorasha, timudkaraka bianonokashasya. Sue, yayonoracia. E tu dorakashes nyawati, na yedobrada, e monokatakashi, sinyo dada, e bukar, e morakishesi, suuzakaya, na teaeta, mudak eshi. Wishaizaya nara imutarate, tinakarashi, samoda, inaya, monarakayashi. Esutatayatira, temaritika okea. Oshamuajinia sayi with karakiamadi, Adariakoda, Itemrarka Kamarakash, Savasino, Shoyaya Murasa, Siatriatakaya, Hamuda, Ayamujakayabo, Narikumurata Koshu, Suajia, Mudarania Tarakea, Suazayana Maraya Takaya, Titukurkoshimaya waja, Nudurashinya, Simuraka, Inyamara, Inakorashania, Suya Tarakaer, Kimiata Kora. Ayojojosa, toredite voga, neyashi, daje moražnja sija modernkia, tinikože, muženja saji iweja, takarke motara, shawashi, notobra, dokushesija, siawaja, dadi borakanakeja, dajutrasho. Wayu morazinia darakia takaya, sunya para, tora kiejo, nushawaje, daramadia, torakmetareki, udikaria. Tuhashea, Aikona, Sabai Daraki, Mawajinia, Sayi Udarada, Wukadaja, Jaiwo Nodaj, Mujinek Yishia Shwasata, Murakataya Takramo, Awashimuajinia Marasimarakia, Taunkunoka, Signori Dara, Imor Shiwaza, Tonamikia. The basic message that I felt coming through that was how much more we are. We can love yet more. We have more capability. We have more light. We have more expression within our DNA to actually open up and step fully into who we are. The light and love is the key to unlocking what is trapped within our DNA, this expression of our true self that we are all carrying. Every single one of us is carrying this within ourselves. And it is when we open our hearts and when we let the light in, that is when we start engaging with the full expression of everything that we are and everything that we can do. So light is always, always the way. And this is what we're being asked to step into. So if you wish to uncover all that you are, open your heart. And it really is as simple as that. And I'm being shown that Gaia, she is also a giant body. And as we open our hearts, we flood Gaia with love, and this assists her in the expression of her DNA and of her immense potential as a life-giving planet supporting us. So it is not just for ourselves that we embrace our hearts. It is for this entire beautiful world. And we say that we love this earth. Then if we love the earth, open your heart and actually feed love back into Gaia so that she can evolve and she can join us on this incredible ascension journey. That is the message. So do something joyful, be joyful, find a way to open up your heart. It doesn't matter what it is. There is no judgment upon what it is that helps us open our heart. We open our heart because we are joyful, because we love, and because we love, we open our heart. So allow whatever it is that brings through the love to, into your life in order to open ourselves up. We are absolutely on the path. We are in the right place, and the door is so open right now. It is so easy to step through at this moment into love. Everything is here and ready for us, and the door is open, just inviting us to come through. So don't delay. Step in and show other people how love is the way forward, and bring them into the love that you share with the world. Don't hold back. Just open. And that is what I've been given for us today. And I know that we are going somewhere beautiful. And I hope that your day is filled with the most immense joy and with the most immense love for yourself, for other people. So important to love ourselves. Never forget that. And I thank you all for joining me here today. It has been an absolute pleasure. And from all over the world, I am honoured and I am touched that you have come. We really are linking hands and linking hearts in love. And love is no respecter of borders. It is no respecter of division. It simply spreads. So I look forward to seeing you all again soon, and thank you for being here, and I send you so many light blessings. Bye bye.